Yesterday on Capitol Hill, Marjorie Taylor Greene stood in front of cameras and said something we have never heard from her before. She openly accused Trump of calling her a traitor, and then she fired back in a way that, I don't think anyone ever would expect. She said, and I quote, "I was called a traitor by a man that I fought for 6 years, and I gave him my loyalty for free." And that line matters because Green built her entire political identity on, unquestioned loyalty to Trump. Today, that wall, well, actually, I should say this week, that wall cracked. And so much more. She said that she won her first election without his endorsement and that she fought for him when, for his policies and for what he called America first. And then she said he called her a traitor for one reason, and that is for standing with the women that were behind her. And the women behind her were the survivors of the Epstein tragedy, the things that Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell did to those young girls, and that's why she was called a traitor, because she was basically refusing to take her name off of the discharge petition. I want you to think about that, guys. All right. This isn't about a policy difference. This is about a president demanding total alignment and a member of Congress saying no. This is a breach inside of a movement that has depended on loyalty to Trump as its core, organization, organizing principle. Check out this video.
I was called a traitor by a man that I fought for 6 years for. And I gave him my loyalty for free. I won my first election without his endorsement, beating 8 men in a primary. And I've never owed him anything, but I fought for him for the policies and for America first. And he called me a traitor for standing with these women and refusing to take my name off the discharge petition. Let me tell you what a traitor is. A traitor is an American that serves foreign countries and themselves. A patriot is an American that serves the United States of America and Americans like the women standing behind me.
And then came that line that shocked everyone, including myself. And she said, and I quote, "Let me tell you what a traitor is. A traitor is an American that serves foreign countries and themselves. A patriot is an American that serves the United States of America and Americans, like the women that were standing behind her." Okay. That is a direct rebuke of Trump's character, his motives, and his priorities from someone who spent years defending him against basically every single critic in the country. And here's the broader point. When the word traitor starts bouncing around inside of a party, it's not just a, fight, it's a warning sign. You don't use that word lightly. You don't aim that at a commander in chief unless the foundation underneath you has already broken. So we are watching the entire Republican Party enter this phase where loyalty tests collide with public pressure and the real world consequences. So even the most devoted figures are now saying out loud what they, probably used to keep themselves on and off for a while. This morning was, not a small moment. It was a signal that the movement built on unquestioned loyalty is starting to turn on itself in full public view.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to stay connected and informed to the stories that matter, the people that matter, and most importantly, the truth. The thing that is so hard to find right now. And just so you guys know, I do the best that I can to answer the comments. So I really hope to see you guys in there.